Are these guys possum chicken?
Or just a bear?
Hey there, Nomads of Lore. I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Sean.
And we are Mead and Mischief, your home away from no home. Today we're going to be doing another tier ranking video, and we've got one of our favorites, Avatar,
Absolutely.
The Last Airbender. We're going to look tier rank all of the, well, not all, but a lot of the characters.
Yeah.
Not going to necessarily name them all, but we'll go through
Yeah,
and
there's a handful
talk
of
about
I don't
what
know that we remember their names.
Yeah.
But we know
Yeah.
who they are.
Awesome. So let's get started.
So, first of all, let's talk about our tiers. So, our lowest tier is Forgotten Math Test from probably my second least favorite episode. If you know, you know. And from the worst episode, which I don't know why we put the worst episode, but whatever. Canyon Crawlers is the next lowest. And then our middle of the road, we had a really hard time coming up with a middle of the road because everything is really great. Honestly, we had a hard time coming up with bad tiers in general because so much is so great. But we decided to go with Sky Glider because that seemed like kind of a middle of the road thing, I guess.
Even though it's awesome.
Yeah, even though it's awesome. Yeah, if you have a better middle of the road tier, let us know in the comments because we struggled. So our next highest tier is Yip Yip for lots of reasons, and then our top tier just because it's and I don't know whether Toph is going to end up being in top tier or not. We'll decide that in a little bit, but that moment was just awesome. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start off with May's father. I can't remember what his name was. Of course, he's the Warden. He may have been just called the Warden. I don't remember. But the Warden from the Boiling Rock. I don't know. What did you think about that character?
I really liked the episode.
Yeah.
I loved the Boiling Rock episodes. He was kind of a meh character to me. Mm-hmm. Either middle of the road or this is.
I thought he was he's always been odd to me and off. Like it to me, this is weird, but to me, his voice never fit his character design. It just was. It was just this, and this is just personal preference. I don't know. It just didn't. He just never quite landed for me. I didn't like him. I'd say the next to lowest. I don't know about the lowest.
Okay, we'll start there. But yeah, I agree.
Guru Patik.
Mr. Patik.
Yeah.
So,
Mr. Patik. Banana and onion juice soup himself. Yep. Yeah. He goes a long way to helping Aang get back in the Avatar state, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, this is, if you're concerned about Eastern religion stuff, and this is one of the heaviest-handed moments, probably the heaviest-handed. Most of the show is not heavy-handed at all, but this one is very.
I definitely liked him more than this character, so I would say
I agree with that. I actually kind of enjoyed the episode. I liked the stuff with him. Yeah. I mean, there was some interesting stuff with Aang trying to figure out who he was. That's fine. Middle of the road.
We can move along.
So the Pirate Captain. I don't remember if he had a name other than Pirate Captain. Yeah. I didn't really care for the pirates. It felt tonally off, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
There's some awesome stuff in the episode, with Aang and Katara, and the whole thing of Katara stealing the Water Scroll and having to deal with that, and some of the morality thing. There's interesting, again, like you said with the Boiling Rock, the episode really is way better than the character.
I felt like pirates were just kind of we got to have some characters from this region that are near the ocean, so let's do pirates, and it just didn't really. I agree with you; it didn't really fit. So I'll stick him with
the episode is definitely better than the characters. I think.
Agree. All right, so the scholar guy.
Scholar. Episode's way better than the character. I thought he was extremely flat. Like he was like his motivations were boring and whatever. When they go back and fight, the most interesting moment with him is when they go back later. I think is it in Korra, Legend of Korra? I don't remember. At some point they find his bones. It's one of the more interesting things with him. He's very flat. Yeah. I think.
Oh, we got
the Avatar himself. Early. Yeah. I think he's got to either be top first or second tier easily. Yeah. He's a strong character with amazing character arc. Annoying at times. Aang is. He's the most childlike character.
We'll put him there for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's not my number one, but he's definitely
no, he wouldn't be my number one either. But he's good. Appa is, I think, easily top tier, at least second to top tier. Everybody loves Appa for lots of good reasons. Yeah. He's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. Great character.
All right.
Fortune teller. Yeah. I just said her name a minute ago.
No, you didn't.
Madam Wu. That's what it was. She's the stuff with Katara is the most interesting thing with her. Katara and her love and all that. Her character's pretty flat. Yeah. Very flat, actually.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, she's kind of a shyster a little bit, and whatever else.
Probably goes with these guys, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
Azula. So Azula is a phenomenal character. Her character and her character arc and her lack of a redemption arc and her. I'm honestly wishy-washy about her being above Aang, in my opinion, because of her character arc. I personally wouldn't put her above Aang. I'm okay if you want to do that. I think she doesn't have as much depth. There's a lot there that you don't see on the surface, and a lot that goes back and forth, and we see glimpses of her tortured soul and especially at the end. There's some amazing character. I don't know. She's up there though. Yeah. I mean, I'd say she's top
Last
tier.
several episodes are so good.
Yes.
Yes. So good. Anyway.
Yeah. Batu of the Water Tribe.
The water guy. He's kind of flat.
I didn't really love the episode, and I didn't really love the character, so I don't care. You can put him there.
He needs to go here.
Yeah, sure.
Find somebody to go down here.
I feel like there was one earlier when I was looking at this list, like, oh yeah, he's got to be at the bottom, but I don't even remember who it was.
Just the bear.
Just the bear.
It's just a bear.
It's just well, I don't know that he's that. Honestly, I think he has enough. He's
better than all of these.
I think he's better than all of those.
Yeah, all right.
I don't even know that I would hate putting him middle of the road.
Okay.
But I don't know that it's really because of him as much as because of all the one-liners surrounded.
Yes.
By him.
Yes. Very true.
The Boulder has no character arc, but is a hilarious character.
He is hilarious.
He's better than all of those in that.
For sure.
I'd say, he's up there. I think that. Random prison guard dude, I don't care. He can go on the bottom for all. He gets hit in the head with a rock. He meets Sokka and whatever else. He's also in the Boiling Rock. He's kind of random prison guard guy.
Yeah.
He's worthless.
Yeah.
King Boomy.
Oh man,
he's so good.
We're
gonna end up not having any second to top, but he's at least yip tier.
Yeah. Let's put him at the top.
I'd say that because not because he's not amazing, because he's amazing.
Probably screen time.
Exactly. That's exactly right. I think screen time puts him lower. Yeah. So the cabbage merchant. My cabbages.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, he kind of goes with the Boulder in my opinion. Exactly. He's kind of the comical.
Funnier. It's almost like you know when he's gonna come on screen too. Like anything in a city, you're like, oh, where's the cabbage guy?
Yeah, where
are all his cabbages?
Well, and then later in Legend of Korra, of course, he goes on to found Cabbage Corp.
Oh, nice.
Which is hilarious.
That's funny.
I don't remember what his name is. The fire guy. He works with Zhong, but he's kind of an idiot. He's kind of the village idiot a little bit.
Oh yeah,
and whatever. Yeah. He's lower, I think. I mean, he's kind of stupid. His screen time's low. I wouldn't hate if he was at the bottom with that other guy. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Did you have another?
No, I agree. I don't think he'd really did much for me.
Other Boiling Rock prisoner guy.
Yeah. I don't remember. I remember his face, but I don't remember what he did.
So he discovers their plot, and he wants in on it, and then he messes it all up.
Yep.
And whatever. Honestly, he's probably better than the Warden as far as bringing about character interest, but I don't know that he's much better than that.
Yeah.
But, it's somewhere in that tier is fine. So, hippie guy.
Oh, better than the Warden?
I think so. I mean, as far as more interest, I don't know. I just never really liked the Warden. It just didn't land for me. Hippie guy easily is with the boulder. Honestly, I think that episode is so hilarious. He might, for me personally, he might even be in Yip Yip tier because it's just,
really.
I mean, it's just one of the episodes that I find the funniest. I mean, if you want to put him middle of the row, it's fine.
His music is pretty dang funny.
He's hilarious.
Super
Sparky Boom Man or Combustion Man.
He's
a flat villain. He's a boring villain. One of the bottom 2 tiers, I think.
I think down here.
Yeah. He's
maybe better than these 2 because he's more memorable, but that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, he spawned some interesting stuff in Legend of Korra.
I remember him being scary. Like, oh, crap.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the more powerful, destructively powerful characters we've seen so far. Zhao.
Zhao.
What do you think? What do you think about Zhao?
I don't know. All the fire guys. You're. This is spoiler alert for this thing. I forgot we should have said this in the beginning. But you're always wanting a certain character arc to happen, wanting to flip a certain character from bad to good, the whole entire show, and all of the fire guys just are so detrimental to that character that they just make me mad. So I want to put them all in bottom tier. But no, I mean there's definitely some depth to his character, more so than some of these people.
He's fairly flat, but the Zhao more is useful as his contrast to Aang and Zuko both.
Yeah. Maybe here.
Yeah, or middle of the road, maybe. Yeah, either or. That's fine if you want to put him canyon crawler. Okay. I mean, he's a horrible human being.
Yes. Yes.
So this is whatever do or do or whatever the swamp benders, which kind of get more funny and more interesting as we get to Day of Black Sun and whatever. They're pretty forgettable and just plain stupid in the first episode they're in, but they get more interesting.
They get pretty funny.
So
I'm gonna say either up here or down here.
Yeah, middle of the road's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
The idiot Earth King with his just a bear. We should totally just put him with his just a bear.
He's below his bear, but he's
okay.
He's there.
He's a patsy and an idiot and whatever else. Fire Lord man. he needs to go on the bottom just because he's Fire Lord. Fire Nation man.
Fire Nation man. Yep. He is definitely not.
Definitely not as good as the boulder. Absolutely. Yeah. So Flopsy, it's kind of an obvious. Flopsy is an obvious twist with not a lot of interest. I mean, he's probably better than Batu, maybe a little bit, just because I think that episode was really irritating. But I don't know. He's kind of whatever. He's
somewhere in here.
He's a twist with some whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Drop him somewhere. The freaking out girl, whatever her name is,
the one in love with Aang.
The comedy with that character is actually kind of the comedy that you're always talking about not liking, like where they do a joke and then it's kind of mediocre and then they keep doing the joke and keep doing the joke. And for me, it kind of lands the same way. Like it's kind of vaguely funny-ish, sort of maybe the first time, but then they just keep doing it. And
it's kind of funny because you're saying that, and what you're saying also reminds me of the cabbage guy.
Well, but that is it's
done in a different way.
Yes.
Even though it is repetitive, it's the same thing.
Well, it's not just slapstick either.
No, and I guess that's probably what it is.
I don't know. That is
I enjoy this comedy
the cabbage,
so much more than this.
That is interesting. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Either here I don't know. Wherever.
Either one.
I'm gonna say there.
It's fine.
We'll go.
You're filling up the canyon crawler.
Here,
We've been saying how awesome this show is, and we got a whole bunch down below average.
Well, there's only so many people that can go up at the top.
Well, that's true. Yeah. So the Earth general guy.
Yeah.
He's a jerk and a half.
Yeah. I don't really remember there being much to him.
No, there's not. I mean, the episode's kind of interesting. He's probably better than Batu, and probably, I don't know.
Up here somewhere.
Yeah, sure. I mean, whatever. He goes bottom row. He freaking stole Appa. He should be like off of the list.
Okay, he's last.
No, he should not. Last. He should not exist as a human. Kill him.
Kill them all.
The mole man is. I mean, he can be down with whoever the Fire Lord man. Maybe. I mean, same sort of.
Yeah.
I mean. Actually, he's probably better than. I mean, well, I don't know. The Fire Nation man is more comedic, and he's more interesting from a earthbending technique. So they're probably similar.
Side of things. Who's this? I don't even remember this guy.
He's a earthbender, I feel like, but he's actually escaping me. So he's got to go bottom row because we can't even remember who he is, which kind of sucks. But whatever.
Maybe we'll look him up.
Some earthbender guy. So Sokka and Katara's father. Mm-hmm. His first name is for some reason escaping me. Now we're going back into last week. He needs to go. Second or third tier. Yeah. I mean, he's really great. His interest with Katara is really good. Well, and Sokka's,
my favorite thing about him is that he is a lot of nowadays cartoons kind of make the dad the dumb guy that can never get anything right.
Right.
And he's just a good father figure.
He is, and he's yes.
He went off to do his duty, but when he comes back, he's loving and caring and trying to
hardworking, and he helps his kids grow up, and he lets them be responsible. And I agree. There's a lot there. It's good there.
Yep.
So Hama,
this is Bloodbender, right?
Yeah, it is. I don't know that she can go.
She can't go lower than 3, probably.
No, just I mean she's a single episode, right? I mean that's the only thing that's really drawing her down. I mean her character, even her character. Well, not really her character arc, but her backstory.
The tipping point that she puts Katara on is.
I mean, there's so much. Yeah. I think she goes second tier. Yep. She's really good.
Yep.
I can't remember what his name. He's an annoying boy, the earthbender dude that Katara kind of half falls in. Haru.
Haru. Yep.
He was dumb and annoying and didn't help Katara. And I don't care.
He's here.
He's not. Honestly, he's not awful.
Can be
there you go. He's not as bad as some, but.
Yeah,
I don't remember what that guy's name is, but he can go down with Fire Nation Man and Mole Man and whatever else. That's fine. Same idea.
All
right. The Spirit of the Force is escaping me. The name. It's a great episode. Good early world bending, spirit world kind of stuff. The monster itself is okay. I mean, it's got some early. I mean, again. Eastern religion stuff. It's got an early yin yang idea in it. Middle of the road's fine.
They can either here or here.
Yeah, I mean he can go down with Bosco the bear.
Yeah,
it's kind of the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the boulder, but that's Hippo. The Hippo.
Man. Yeah.
Who he actually comes back later and has got more interested maybe than he's probably better than the 3 at the bottom. But
these guys,
but not a lot better. But yeah, he probably is better than the fire, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The other I can't remember their names very well, but the other swamp, he's one of the first times you see, maybe the first, but definitely one of the first times you see different bending. him in particular with the bending the water
vines.
and the vines, and so that's definitely interesting.
Yep.
And his creature is pretty. Yeah. That's yeah. Oh, Iroh, he's the beginning of the top tier easily. Yeah, you don't even have to hardly say anything. That's just so good.
Yeah, him and this character have a lot.
Some good common. Strong father figure, mentor. Yeah, absolutely, they do. So Zhong, he's great. Yep. Honestly, there's a lot to be. I mean, he's probably. Maybe ahead of Hama more, but barely because of screen time. Yeah. But I mean, he's got a lot of depth, and he brings a lot of depth to other characters, and you see a different side of war there with the PTSD and the pain it caused, and it's interesting, different look. We're gonna have to kind of talk less, maybe. We've got a lot of characters to go through. Jet, I absolutely abhor Jet myself. I found him to be extremely annoying. I thought Katara was annoying around him. I really didn't like him. Yeah, he can't be as bad as the Sandbender guy because Appa, but
yeah, we got to keep the Sandbender at the bottom.
But I can't remember her name, Ling or something, maybe. She was interesting. I mean, it's probably I probably would like Batu and. Yeah, that's fine. Up in the, I mean, her beast was cool. The little.
Yeah, we're gonna start scrolling now.
Gran. She's a good character, but honestly, I would still say middle of the road. Personally, screen time and effect. I mean, I know Katara would probably like ISIS for saying it, but and what's her Sokka would boomerang us, but Katara's top tier. Probably ahead of Aang in my opinion. I think you agree actually. Yeah. I know a lot of people don't like Katara as much, but I really enjoyed her and her arc a lot. Really, really good.
I agree.
Ko was actually super. I really liked Ko. I would put him beginning of middle tier. Yeah. Okay. Probably not quite as much as Hama, but same sort of concept. Not as much backstory, not as much there, but a lot. Ko added a lot to the lore, and then the comics later we kind of learn about Ko's mother and some other things.
I need to read the comics. Do you have them?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Borrow them.
Yeah, you should. Alrighty. So, mommy. I would put her with Gran myself if it were me. I mean, she has no part. She affects the story a ton. I mean, hugely. Yeah. But I mean, there's just not. I mean, she's not a lot there. Yeah.
There's no screen time. There's no. Yeah. Yeah.
Avatar Kyoshi is awesome. I'd say she goes up there second tier myself, but I really like Kyoshi. Kyoshi is just a really, really kick butt woman. And and the other cool thing about Kyoshi, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to talk faster or so, try to keep up because we got several to go through still. But Kyoshi adds so much depth to the Avatar as a whole because it's just such a contrast to Aang and even to Roku. I mean, because she's no nonsense. The whole scene with her and him kind of channeling her or whatever, and he's like, they're trying to prove that she didn't. Nope, I killed that dude. I straight up killed him, and it was like, well, but you didn't do it. Well, I don't see any difference. I killed him. He needed to die, and I killed him. So the ocean spirit, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was like, I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's the koi fish.
I mean, this interesting lore stuff. I mean, I don't think it was as interesting as Ko personally. Maybe because of the tone, but yeah, that's fine.
Somewhere here,
middle of the road. I mean, there's no character there. The pregnant lady. As whatever, I'm ambivalent. I don't. Yeah. I mean, the interest for Katara was there, sort of, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. Somewhere down here.
That's fine. Lion Turtle.
Lion Turtle. Yeah.
I would. Well, what do you think? I keep saying speaking first.
No, you're fine. You're doing good. Quickly.
I'd personally put him with Ko because I thought it was just as interesting as far as the lore, but and I may be thinking, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I the whole idea. I mean, and it also fits with other mythologies and the whole world turtle and world whatever.
What is this next one?
That's Lo and Lin or whatever the Zuko's grandparents.
Oh, grandparents. Yep.
There was the comedic scene with them in the bathing suit and whatever.
Yeah.
And that stuff was funny and.
Yeah, maybe middle here.
Yeah, I guess.
Comedic stuff.
Yeah.
Or lower.
Yeah, I'd say lower myself. I mean.
Maybe above the koi fish.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're all right. But.
Yeah, nothing.
So, Long Fang. What you think there?
Probably, I don't know. I mean,
He's better than any of those other villains that we have down in there. I mean, he's exactly better than. I think he was better and more interesting than Zhao myself.
Yeah, there's a little more depth to him.
Yeah, I think there was some interest there. I mean, he felt more evil because of the whole Appa capturing thing.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Okay.
Looks good to me. Long shot or something, whatever his name is, it's rather boring. I think the most interesting moment. I think he's cooler than Jet because Jet I thought was super annoying. But the most interesting moment with him was Smeller B talking to him and he just nodding and be like, "Okay, we'll take care of them. We'll take care of Jet." But they knew that they were going to die basically, which was a cool moment.
Yeah.
I freaking love May.
Yeah, May's gotta go.
I'd say she goes at least with Boomy, if not higher. I mean, I really, really like May a lot.
I agree.
I don't think she's higher than Appa necessarily.
No, I would either say here.
Yeah,
so we'll stick here.
I love May. She's
agree.
great. So the Mechanist or whatever, there was some interesting things there. Maybe with the swamp people or in middle of the road's fine. That's whatever you're hovering.
Put him up here with them. I mean, I could see that.
There's some interesting things there. So Momo I like, not nearly as much as Appa and whatever else. No. Honestly, personally, other than the scene where he keeps bringing them random crap trying to. He's supposed to be bringing. Other than that scene, I would honestly put him middle of the road myself. But I mean, like Momo's interesting, but not nearly as much as some of the others.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
who's this?
Is his name Roshi? Is that right? He's
Aang's, the Airbender.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah.
He's
first father figure to Aang. Does a really good job of it. Teaches him to throw pies.
I would say somewhere up here.
Yeah, maybe with other guru, maybe kind of in that same space. Probably better than the guru in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
But, that kind of idea.
Okay.
There's the beast. I'd say he can go with his master, but.
Who's his master?
The girl, whatever her name is, that's
this one right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that's the tongue.
Oh yeah, the tongue thing. Oh yeah, and then somebody else ends up writing one later, right?
A few people will write on them.
Yeah,
but there's some in Legend of Korra, but I don't know that you've seen that far.
No, probably not.
Ozai himself, better than Zhao.
Yeah. Where is Zhao? I don't even remember. Oh yeah.
I probably better than Long Fang.
I
don't know. In my opinion, I mean he gives that pure evil vibe, right?
Yes.
I mean, and he helps. I mean, he helps explain Azula and some of that kind of stuff. But I felt the only thing about Ozai is I felt like, in my opinion, that he was a little bit. It himself was just a little bit anticlimactic. I mean, his fight with Aang was awesome and epic.
Yeah,
but
I see where you're getting that.
I don't know. That's
what I did like about him is we talked about this recently. I think with one of our Lord of the Rings
tier list.
No, not the tier list. I think it was
good versus evil,
the masterclass thing. Yeah, talking about the
Link
evil
in the eye card.
the evil of the eye. And it's basically not being seen, but still evil, and he has a lot of that to me. Like, I mean, they definitely show him in some scenes, but they don't show his face for a really long time.
Yeah, the whole first season, he's not there. He's just his presence.
Just the complete lack of empathy and everything.
Oh yeah, he's a complete and utter sociopath. Yeah, she has way more interest because we get to see that break and the other side. Yeah. You see a little bit of that in the comics actually with him. You get to see a little bit of backstory that makes some of that a little more interesting. But yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So the ocean spirit, the river, the lake, lady of the lake. I don't know. It's my brain is. So the twist at the end with her is cool. I would put her with the other spirit if it were me. This
guy. Yeah.
But it's more of kind of like him, where his twist is like, okay, he's actually good and is a panda. It's not the same twist. It's like, oh, she's actually real, and it wasn't just Katara. She's apparently a jerk because she let all that happen. I mean, or maybe she led Katara or something or whatever. I don't know. So Paku, Paku's pretty great in my opinion. And well, I say that he adds a lot to Katara early in first season.
Yeah.
Up until Paku, there's a lot less interest with Katara.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's middle of the road is fine. Somewhere in the middle, wherever.
Maybe with this guy.
Sure, with Long Fang. Sure.
Yeah.
Sokka's master somebody. Piandao.
Oh yeah, I like
his names are
guy,
coming to me. Like the episode is wonderful. Sokka's
he gives a lot.
He does. I don't know that he's on the same level as, but he. Oh yeah, you should probably put him. Yeah, that's a good idea. Put him with the other masters. With the other. That's a good idea.
The gurus are kind of together.
And Long Fang, the evil master.
Yeah.
And that's whatever his name is. The Duke, or is that the Duke, or is that Smeller B? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I mean, they were. I don't care. Whatever. That less annoying than Jet still.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Roku is pretty great. Not as good as Kyoshi, in my opinion, even though he has more screen time.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's up there. Yeah. I mean, he's absolutely. Especially
the.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially
with some of the later when you start to get the backstory with him and Sozin and all that stuff. So Smeller B or the Duke, honestly, probably almost as bad. I thought she, right, was almost as annoying as Jet.
Yeah,
Sokka's pretty dang great.
Yeah.
I'd say he's either. I'd say he's
in this range. Maybe,
you think so? I'd put him top tier personally.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, I think he gains a lot. If we were just talking like season 1, and maybe even like through half of season 2.
That's true. He does.
I mean, he gains so much depth.
Lot of interest throughout. Yeah.
But yeah, he's pretty good.
He is because he's a regular human.
Yes.
The non-bender. Mm-hmm. He does have a lot of depth for a non-bender.
Yep.
So it is.
Sozin. The backstory is interesting, but I don't know if I really care a ton about the character. I think it adds more to Roku and Aang than Sozin. So I mean, middle tier or whatever. I mean,
maybe somewhere in here.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Suki, love Suki. Yeah, Suki's great. She's an awesome. She should go with Kyoshi. The two, or do you think she's even better? Like I'm fine with even better.
Yeah,
I was just thinking 2 kick butt women, but she could go up with Mead, another kick butt woman.
Somewhere in there, I'm fine with.
Yeah, I think she's great. She's super great.
Yeah.
So the Mechanist's son, whatever his name is, he was annoying.
Yeah, he's lower than the Mechanist, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't know if he's as low as the Sandbender guy.
Where's the Mechanist?
He's
right there. No,
we put him middle. Nope, I don't know where we put him.
I don't know. We'll set him there.
We lost him. We lost the Machinist. That's weird.
Where is he? All of you are probably screaming.
Oh, there he is. Middle row is where we put him.
Oh, no.
His son is more annoying than he is.
I think he needs to be down here.
He may need to move down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Put him there.
Lots of characters.
Well, there's so many characters.
Oh, maybe that's Smeller B. I don't know. No, that's the Duke. That's the Duke.
Yes.
I don't know what the big guy's name is.
I don't remember either.
Heck if I know. I don't know. There you go. There's another dude. Put him down with the other dudes. Who cares? I don't. Is he the? He might be the. Is he the father to the guy that goes with the pregnant lady? Maybe, or is he a swamp? No, he's the other swamp man. He's the other swamp bender.
Yeah.
He is by far the least memorable. Yeah. Clearly, he's far and away the least memorable.
Leave him down here.
Yeah, I mean, these people. He doesn't have hardly anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, for being such a flat character within the show, really. I mean, she has very little arc. She is, honestly, I would put her up there with Katara. Honestly, depending on the day, I might put her above. I mean, depending on, Toph is amazing.
I agree with that sentiment. For sure.
She's awesome. The moon spirit can go down with. Slightly more interest than the ocean. Tai Li is awesome, but not as cool as May. Not even close.
No, I would say the bottom of this tier.
Yeah, I'd say down in there. I'd honestly might even put her. Well, I'd put her in the middle of the road. So she has much less interest. Her fighting style is cool, and chi blocking, and her her doing chi blocking, and that repercussions in Legend of Korra is interesting. But she's whatever. Which is a terrible thing to say for her. Lost with her 7 sister or 11, whatever, and now she's lost again. Sorry. Yeah. So, Mommy.
Yep.
Again, affecting the story.
Affects the story a lot, but
a ton, but isn't in there very much.
Yeah. Maybe up here.
Yep. I agree. Yep.
Very similar characters.
The library. Juan Chi Tong. Super interesting. I'd say up. How far did we put up like the how far did we put? I would put it with like Ko and the because of the lore that it adds and because the character design, and when he shifts into his bad mode is like, oh my gosh, awesome. Crazy. So the neck cracking teacher guy he's not the teacher, he's the kick butt guy. He's whatever.
He's kind of flat. Sokka's love interest.
Yeah, the moon. I think
she's higher than here.
Oh no, her name's escaping me.
Yeah.
I think the last time we talked about her name was escaping me too. Middle of the road. She's much more awesome in the show than she is in the movie.
Yeah.
Then the teacher guy, he can go down with his partner as far as I'm concerned. He has 1 or 2 more comical lines. Yeah. Than whatever.
All right.
Zuko,
so,
he's
here.
Unsubscribe.
I lost him.
He's up there. He's
somewhere in this range.
Easily. Oops. Honestly, depending on the day, I personally would not put him in front of Iroh.
No,
Iroh is easily my top. Yeah. I would easily. Depending on the day, he would be those
For
three.
Me, he's probably here.
Right.
For the most part. But I think sometimes, like you said, that this one, and sometimes she can even go here.
Yeah.
Pretty
depending
much.
on how I'm feeling.
All 3 of these are very interchangeable.
Yeah. They're super,
I think
super
they're above
awesome.
him.
I agree. Aang is great. Aang is and his arc is good, but he's not as enjoyable as those. That's a good ranking.
Yeah, I think so too. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Did we get anything terribly wrong?
Yep.
So put your favorite character down in the comments.
Absolutely.
Favorite avatar. Maybe there's one that's not even on this list that you
should be on this list.
Should be on, that would have been above some of these guys.
Let us know what tier list we should do next.
Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell so you can get notifications of when we put new content out.
Yep.
You guys have a wonderful week.
Yep. Thanks. Bye.